Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Absolutely, always ready to explore.
Awesome. So today we're diving into the world of Maureen O'Hara, the Queen of Technicolor. That's what they called her.
Oh, a legend.
I've seen a few of her films, but to be honest, I'm not as familiar with her story as I'd like to be. But from what I've gathered, she was a huge star.
Oh, yeah. I mean, just that nickname, the Queen of Technicolor, that tells you something right
It
there.
does, doesn't it? I mean, Technicolor, that was a pretty big deal back in the day.
Huge. It revolutionized film. You got to think about it. Movies were black and white, and then suddenly, bam, color.
Yeah, I can only imagine what that must have been like for audiences at the time.
Mind blowing. It was like a whole new world opened up. And Maureen O'Hara, she was right there at the forefront of it all.
So what made her so perfect for Technicolor? I mean, aside from being a talented actress, of course.
Well, she had this incredible vibrancy. I mean, that fiery red hair, those piercing blue eyes. She just radiated on screen.
Right, she just popped. Like, you couldn't take your eyes off of her.
Exactly. And, it wasn't just luck. She was born in Dublin, Ireland in 1920. So, that fiery Irish spirit was just part of her.
Oh, yeah. And we've got some sources here that really highlight how proud she was of her Irish heritage.
Incredibly proud. She always emphasized her Irish roots and went back to Ireland as often as she could. She really championed Irish arts and culture.
Sounds like she was a fantastic ambassador for Ireland.
She was. But let's get back to the films for a second. You mentioned you'd seen a few. Have you seen The Quiet Man?
Oh, of course. That movie is just so charming.
Yeah.
And the scenery, it's like a postcard of Ireland.
It is, and that chemistry between her and John Wayne, it's electric.
It is. And you know what always struck me about that film? Even though it's set in this very traditional Irish village, Maureen O'Hara's character, she's got this spark, this independence. She's not just some meek, subservient woman.
You're picking up on something really important there, because that was a theme throughout her career. She actively sought roles that challenged the stereotypes of the time.
Really. So she wasn't afraid to push back against the studio system.
Not at all. Take The Black Swan, for example. She plays a pirate captain's daughter who is every bit as adventurous and capable as any of the men on board. There's even a story about her insisting on doing her own stunts in that film, much to the studio's dismay.
Whoa, hold on. She did her own stunts.
Yeah, apparently she was quite athletic.
I never knew that. That's amazing.
She was a force to be reckoned with.
So we're seeing this interesting parallel here, right? Between her on-screen persona, these strong, independent women, and her off-screen life, where she was clearly a woman who knew her own mind and wasn't afraid to stand up for what she believed in.
Absolutely. It's like those roles weren't just acting, they were reflecting a part of her true self.
And this commitment to her Irish heritage, that was another way she was defying expectations, right? I mean, back then, Hollywood wasn't exactly known for celebrating diversity.
You're right. And yet, here was Maureen O'Hara, this Irish woman, proudly waving the flag for her homeland and becoming one of the biggest stars in the world.
It's truly inspiring. She really paved the way for other actresses, for women in general, to embrace their heritage and be proud of who they are.
100%. She showed that you could be successful without compromising your identity.
So, Maureen O'Hara, more than just the Queen of Technicolor, a talented actress, a strong woman, a proud Irish woman, and a true Hollywood icon.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Now, for those of you listening, we'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think made Maureen O'Hara such a trailblazer? And what other aspects of her life and legacy would you like to see explored? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, we're always up for more deep dives.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.
See you next time.